Okay, we have the immobilizer out of a 2001 Volkswagen Cabrio. Inside of this is a Texas Instruments TMS 370720 chip, and we had to take that off the board. We are going to use Xprog to read it. We put it in the adapter, and don't think you can just put this adapter on the chip while it's on the board. You actually have to desolder it. So we've got that hooked up. We are going to open our program, which is Xprog. And with this old laptop, it takes a second. And if you notice, we've got an old Z-Bull here. We're doing this on the cheap, so everybody who sees it shouldn't be that hard to do this. This old computer takes a few minutes to get things going. When you're trying to make a video, it's kind of tough on it. Okay, so we've got our Xprog open. First thing we need to do is figure out what device we're going to be reading. It's going to be an MCU, MPU. We're going to go down to Texas Instruments, go to the first one, 370CO2A, click OK. Now we click New, and now we are going to, if you watch, this will read, and it's trying to initialize hardware, but I think I have the wrong one plugged in. Yep. Okay. So now we are going to try and read. Hopefully this will work. Okay. So it's initializing, it's reading, checking, initializing, verifying, resetting. And one thing you'll notice, the VIN number from the car will be in the black field. So now you want to save this. I've already saved this file, so it's not a big deal. Okay, cancel. Now we're going to go ahead and close this. No, don't care. Okay, now for me on this old computer, I have to disconnect the cable going to the Xprog and then plug in the one going to the Z-Bull. I have a program called EFI, which I can't even remember where I found it on the internet, but it is a program that runs the Z-Full. So we click on Settings. When we click on Device Info, it reads our info. Now we're going to go back to KeyMaker. We're going to select Volkswagen. And that's the first one that comes up. And if you notice, it says over here, TMS 370C702 28 pin. So that is the one that we're going to do. Yep. Just got to make sure you click on the right one. And it shows you right there. Okay, now we are going to open the file. So we've read this with Xprog. So now we're going to go to where we have put the file, and I labeled it 01Cabby. We're going to open it up. First thing I'm going to do is click on Calculate a Pin Code. And what I've always done on these, this is the part that is hidden behind the brace where this is behind the cluster. So I always write the pin so the next guy doesn't have to go through this. We've got 2681. Okay, now let's program a transponder. 7935. Put that in there. Click OK. Sometimes it'll take it a minute. Transponder production is successful. So now, if we go back to read, PCF 39, 7935, it will read the data from it. So, we now have a key that should work on this. And we also have the pin code. We're all done. Solder the chip back onto the board.